All right, man. You know what time it is, man. You see the T. We about to chill, have a good time. We just played a funny game. That was a great time. Now we're gonna get deep again, or we can get funny, or whatever you feeling.
Let's go.
I don't really like to think of our stuff as like interviews. I don't think it's an interview.
It doesn't feel like one. It feels like we're just vibing.
Yeah. And I think this is the more like raw side that the fans want to see.
Yeah.
Like everyone even, right? It's got like you guys do like Get Real, right? Is that more so like just being real, or like what is that about?
Oh yeah, we just pretty much talk without a filter on that show.
That's cool. I feel like that's kind of we kind of do have like.
Yeah, no. It's I feel a similar vibe here.
Yeah.
But it's just funnier here.
Come be a host now, man. Stole him. Stole him now, man.
He gone for life.
We
Cheers, boys. Cheers, boys.
Cheers. Oh, what type of tea is this?
This is tea from Senegal.
Oh, yeah?
It's called Ataya, yeah. Oh, this one's
Wow.
good. Oh, I love this one.
Yo, this tastes good.
This one was better than the previous episodes. Wow.
This tea is brewed for a couple hours.
Wow.
Typically, so it's not like the tea bag.
Oh, okay.
So it's like really like a lot of love has went into it.
Yeah.
What is it brewed from?
It's green tea. It's like green tea, and then it's
mint leaves, a little bit of sugar, and then like this thing called pasti. It's like a ball of mint. You just throw it in, and then you know you can breathe, and you know what I mean?
That's from the motherland, brother.
Yeah, that's from the motherland, man. Bobo knows a lot about this one.
Yeah, right?
Shout out Senegal.
Shout out Senegal,
man. Yeah, so like let's get into some of these questions, man. A good time.
Go.
We don't have that much time, but
shit. Let's do the funny one first, bro.
Let's go.
So, bro, what was the funniest fan mail you've ever received? I know you get fan mails sometimes.
I do.
Is there like a funny one?
So with fan mails, I don't get too much funny fan mails, but I have this thing here. I'm gonna show you guys.
Uh-oh.
We got
So on my DMs,
out
I
to the
get
fans.
invited to a gang of group chats. I'm gonna just let you guys read it yourselves.
So the name
You started reading instantly.
the name of this group chat is Big Daddy Shlong.
With the emoji eggplant.
With the eggplant emoji in the
tongue in the water.
So whoever this person is,
I'm just the messenger.
If I saw it, you had to.
It's a group of people.
All right.
So
this is a funny.
You be reading this?
I mean, no.
Like
I
you,
don't
because you
go-
get like you be like going through. I know you don't reply, but like,
I know. So sometimes I'm in there, and sometimes they have some nasty conversations about like what idol they kind of wish they could find, like their fantasies.
Do you respond or
were-
you just did?
Oh no, I don't respond.
Good, yeah.
That was.
But you'd be laughing at us.
Yeah, I'll be like, dang, they're nasty.
Hey, shout out to the fans though. We ain't
do I
mad at
swipe?
y'all.
Yeah, swipe.
The next group chat is Tiny Titties and our daddy.
And so you're,
I guess.
hey, I'm just the messenger, brother. You know what I mean?
Next group, Proud Crackheads.
That's cool. That's
Okay,
cool.
that ain't bad. Let's roast some.
What's it say?
That's cannibalistic, bro.
Roast some DICCS.
Right.
That's
We're not gonna make it a big deal.
Yeah.
We all grown here.
Oh, maybe I didn't think about it right. Like I thought about it like actually roasting. You know what I mean?
Oh, yo, that's
got far.
that's like some
Why would you
animal.
think of that?
I apologize, brother.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Rayleigh the furry wants to blow the.
Cheers to the fans, brother.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all
I think we would just
volatile.
stop there, brother.
Yeah, that was the last one.
Oh, it was? Okay.
But this is like the PG version, kind of.
So that's the DMs. How about fan mail?
Fan mail, they don't.
It's just chill.
There's
have a
not
deal
too
box?
much funny ones. I mean, I check my DMs every once in a while just to see. I think my DMs are actually broken right now.
Oh, damn.
It doesn't like refresh like.
Yeah.
so-
That's happening to us too.
We not seeing DM, sorry.
Okay, yeah.
It'll change soon, though, right?
Hopefully, I want to
this tea
see
is
more that. Nope. I mean, I don't want to see the nasty way. It's
But
just
you wanna see your
entertaining.
DMs, I get it.
Yeah, it's entertaining.
All right, let's get a little deep. You know, some selfish questions that I like to ask my friends.
Let's
you know.
go. I love getting like real into stuff that are like real.
Yeah, exactly. Like these things we don't really talk about on camera. We kind of talk to like the people that we have. We talk to them about it off camera. But with you, I feel like there's some stuff that the fans can learn a little bit, right? So when it comes to heartbreak, before I even ask my question, have you ever experienced heartbreak before?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
How was that like?
3 times in my life. The first time was in 6th grade. I was in love with this girl, but her and my best friend at the time were dating. So it was like something that I couldn't ever express. I had to just like watch because we would kick it, the 3 of us, all the time. But like I would just be like, having to hide it. I moved out of the city while they were still dating, so like that kind of
Distance helped.
Distance helped a little bit for me. The second time,
Man, that's a
But
real one.
is that a heartbreak?
That's
though?
a real one. Yeah.
I mean, it was heartbreaking for me.
That's real stuff.
That was sad, bro.
But are you emotional? You're emotional, huh? Like, you think you're like quite emotional? Like, would you say?
Yeah, I can be.
When there's emotion, it's intense, right? So when you're mad, you're really mad. When you're happy, you're really happy, or like.
So here's another thing.
Okay.
After I figured out emotional intelligence, which was even recent, like I figured that out really late in my life.
Okay.
Like knowing why I'm angry and sad and really like depicting it and trying to figure out how I can be like grounded, right? I didn't have that.
Okay.
So anyone that knows me like from high school or for college, they'll tell you that I was very like, there was no middle with me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd either be like mad, depressed, or just be like on my high, like just love everybody, so happy. But nowadays I'm more like grounded.
Yeah.
But in situations where I feel like something happened in the way I really wanted it to happen, then I'm up, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I get mad happy.
Okay.
No, but the second heartbreak.
Okay,
listen,
go on.
I got cheated on.
Yeah. That's a big deal.
And my dumbass was like, stay with me. Don't go to him. Stay with me. Even because I don't know. I was so desperate at the time, and like, so my dignity with getting cheated on was smaller than the fact that another dude was about to take my girl. Even though it was after like the deed was done.
Wait. So how old were you?
I think I was like 21.
21?
Yeah.
And then this was like your first love or second love or?
Probably your first, because the first one didn't really count as a heartbreak, bro.
Well, the first one you was
I'll say third love.
Oh, shit. And then did she break up or?
Oh yeah, she broke up with me.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, it was messy, bro.
Was it traumatic? Like, was that like no more love type vibe? You know what I mean?
No. You know what was more traumatic is that dude ended up playing her too. And then she came back to me. But by then I was like,
nah, I'm up now.
I'm good. I'm up
I'm Hollywood now.
I was
you know
like,
what I mean? I'm in card with it, baby.
But that was more traumatic for me because like, you know, watching her be that hurt. Because even though, you know, the deed was done and I was still the one who got hurt, it was still like, there's still something left there, right? It was someone you spent so much time with. So I felt bad.
Yeah.
You know, but at the same time, like my dignity came back and I was like, you know, I can't. I wanted to, but I just didn't know if it was ever gonna be a healthy relationship again after that. Yeah. And then the third one, I just got dumped.
Why you say it
Yeah,
like
I just got dumped, but like I just got kicked to the curb.
Yeah, you a
like,
lover, not a fighter for sure.
Well,
You can fight for sure. I know that one.
No. I don't fight.
Yeah, me neither. Keep the peace.
Yeah, keep the peace.
I think what amazes me is the fact that like none of that stuff traumatized you. Because for me, for example,
it traumatized him.
I had one love. When things went left,
Yeah.
no more trust in Luke.
So are you kind of like on that like I don't trust girls no more type tip?
Nah, it's just I kind of have this wall up, sort of like this brick wall, and it's just like I don't want to let people in. Even when I meet new people right away, I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Trust issues.
and then that also translates into other things where like you would say, here, try this.
Yeah.
And before I grab it and try, I just look at you like, what is that, bro? You know what I'm saying? But it's just like a quick, subtle thing, right? So it's like when you said, I'm like, damn, people are different. Because if that happened to me, boy, it's over.
Yeah, therapy. He needs that.
For me,
Yeah.
I did have. Oh, you know what? No. You know what? It did traumatize me.
Oh, it did?
Because relationships after that, the beginning stages were really, really tough. It was still in my head.
Right.
Like, I had just gotten cheated on, so it was
Yeah.
like that would be the only thing I would imagine whenever we're not together.
Yeah.
So it kind of messed with my head. But after a while, I think you do kind of grow out of it to a certain degree. But I think still, if I were to meet someone new now, I would have that wall too, though. Like
Right now?
Like even now,
Now
because
things are different though, right? Like
a little bit.
a lot of it. You up now.
You up now. We're gonna be saying that a lot.
He up now.
Hey, but I mean, see, the reason why I was asking that is because I have never experienced heartbreak, and he keeps telling me that like it's the hardest, most painful thing that you will, ever experience in life, I guess. And some
maybe
people
you're the
tell me that.
heartbreaker.
No, so what's interesting about him to me is that he says that, I
think
feel
it's
like
necessary.
I'm heartless. Okay, he had a bonsai tree.
Yeah.
Damn.
And the bonsai tree died, and he was furious.
I wasn't furious.
He was sad. He was
was-
sad.
oh, yeah, I
he was
was
sad
sad.
for a while. For a
And I
moment.
named the tree and stuff.
And I'm all like, if you were heartless, you wouldn't give a damn about that tree. Like, let's be honest here.
I mean, bro, it's just like, it's also the other side of stuff. Like, sometimes people that I would really love would pass away and I wouldn't cry. I don't know.
No, but
I'm trying to figure this shit out.
But to him, like, death is beautiful.
Yeah, that's beautiful
So
to me,
then
but I don't.
why would you cry?
I think death perfects a person, you know. So I think it's necessary to, you know, the only time you're a legend or only time you have a legacy really is when you are done, you know, with your turn. Like everything that you do means more when you die. That's why even in music, like the music skyrockets after you're done, you know. So I think that's necessary and it's, you know, inevitable. So there's something you can't control. So
maybe I should fake a death.
No, stop.
I'm not saying that, bro. I'm not saying that, by the way.
He's always jumping the gun.
I'm not, but I think the reason why I asked that heartbreak question is because, you know, a lot of people say that it's the most, you know, extreme pain and stuff, but don't you think it's necessary to become the greatest version of yourself?
I think any pain
Is good.
as long as you grow from it, is necessary. Yeah, it's a matter of how long you stay in it. Because when I was going through getting cheated on or kicked to the curb, that was a really like a tough time in my life, even without that. So like everything was like crumbling down in my life,
At the
right?
same time,
At the same damn time.
Yeah.
That's why I was like shooting a Korean drama by myself, drinking soju in my bathroom, just like, and turning on like sad music on my phone. I swear.
You
like,
serious?
Yeah,
maybe you didn't get that low.
You was rock bottom, bro.
Yeah, I was rock bottom.
Well, I feel like if I could drink, I'd probably drink.
Oh, okay.
But I can't drink.
Lucky for you. Yeah, that's good actually. I think
Yeah.
alcohol makes you look stupid sometimes.
We gonna talk about those experiences later, baby.
But I do believe that there is a growing process from pain.
You know, like, honestly, I'm scared for him to fall in love.
Yeah, that's what he said.
I say that a lot. I'm like,
I'm looking forward to it. I don't know if that's.
I want him to experience love. I just don't want anyone to hurt him. He's the type of person that if he falls in love with someone, he gives that. He gives his 100% all the time. And anything he does, there's 100%, right?
Yeah.
And then, like, I've experienced it.
Yeah.
And sure, I've gone for it, but what did I get from it also? I grew from it, but I also got trust issues from it. It's bad, bro. It's bad. You know what I mean? So, like,
Hey man, when it comes, I'll deal with it. You know? Why do I care about?
he said, so another
Why
thing
do
is
I
he's
care
really
about
good at living in the present.
I'm
Me,
very good at that. I
I'm
noticed-
tomorrow.
What they call that in Korean is harusari.
Harusari.
So like you just live by the days.
Yeah.
But
That's
there are
so
people
hard,
that
though,
live
bro.
by the weeks, months, like
Years
looking
even.
mad. Yeah, looking mad
Decades.
for it. So I'm like that.
Yeah.
Your future?
I think I'm more future than I am present,
I see.
which is a problem because I think a lot of people that I have around me are very present based. So, which helps me become present based too.
Yeah.
But so, you know, everyone has their natural like personality about them that they'll never be able to change.
Yes,
Yeah.
And that's kind of something I have to.
Yeah. I mean,
trying to
like
work
right
on
now, do you think you're living in the present right now?
Right now, I
This
am.
moment right
Yeah.
now.
See, so it just comes and goes sometimes, all right?
Yeah.
And mostly though, it comes when you're alone, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm in the
I can
shower,
hear that.
like,
I can feel that.
Yeah.
I gotta come up or whatever it may be, right?
I think this conversation proves that there's good and bad to everything.
Everything. Everything.
What do you think a world with no pride would look like? Do you think it would be more good than bad?
I mean, right now, when you hear someone say, that guy is so proudful, like you said, it's normally not a positive connotation.
Ever, yeah.
Because it's hard to deal with. But like you said, you don't want to be someone that's easy to deal with either.
Yeah.
You know, because then you'll be walked all over. And the type of world we're living in today,
don't fly.
you cannot be someone that, you know, let's say that could be easily walked over. You know, when we were talking about loyalty, how I just like, give everything. I used to be like that, but now I kind of have to be a little bit more calculative than I was before. But what sucks about that is then you start putting numbers on relationships.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, how do you get real with people, and how do you like really build a sincere and organic bond if that's all that's in your brain, right? That also needs to happen with moderation too. And it goes back to selfish and selflessness. Like, I think it's okay to put a number on it if you're dealing with someone selfish.
Okay.
But you deal with someone selfless and someone real and someone that's just there just to be good company and whatnot, and just, you know, to be there for each other. You don't need to put a number on it.
But things could get, like, if you look under the surface, things could get really complicated. Because who are you to determine if what he's doing is selfish or not?
Oh, that's a good one.
You know what I mean? Like, who are you to say that's selfless and that's selfish? What if his reason that you don't know is deeper than that? It's way deeper than what you think. Like, I'm doing this because I want to better you, right? And sure, that's selfish.
Yeah.
But this is what's necessary for us to grow, maybe, or whatever the case may be.
That's deep.
So it really depends, bro.
It depends. Like, what's the motive, right?
Yeah.
Like, why are you selfish? Does he have a background, or, where he was like, taking advantage of a lot? If it's something like that, it's like I understand. But if it's like straight snake shit, there's a lot of snakes in this world.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. I kind of like try to keep a radar on for it. But the people I love and the people I keep around my vicinity and atmosphere, they know.
Yeah.
They know the trust is there, and they know
dope.
it's not about numbers. I know the people around me, what their motives are, so.
Yeah.
This is deep. God damn it. We gotta make this funny, bro. Let's look for find the funny question. Hey, you got a funny story that happened in the studio before? Like while recording music, solo, group, like?
Off the top of my head, I can't really remember anything funny. But you know what I think? I thought about this. If someone installed like a CCTV in my studio, I think I would look like a crazy person.
You think so?
Because the amount of emotions that I go through in a studio
interesting.
session, there's so much up and down, because if I'm not feeling something, then I'm like getting into it. I'm like so mad, and I start thinking too deep into it. Moments later, like, I'll put a drum pattern on, throw a synth on, I'm like, oh my goodness, hey, I'm here. I'm the one.
I'm him.
I'm him.
That's funny. Yeah. You're all over the place.
Yeah.
I think that's necessary though.
It is. And that's, you know what? I think it comes with being so obsessed with it too.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
Talk your shit.
you want it to be like tip top, and you wanna love it. So,
You're a perfectionist, right? You're in the middle, maybe.
in the middle, I think. I'm not like, it depends. I think it depends. When it comes to music, I do have like a specific ear of like how I want stuff to sound. I don't know if I would call that perfectionist, because it's so subjective too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know about perfectionist, but I do chase just constant elevation and like upgrade.
Yeah.
Growth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
growth.
you go from flying economy to business to first.
Yeah.
Just as long as there's gravity.
Turn the cockpit like, what's up?
Private jet things, you know what I mean? Bro, that's good. Is there like a sense of, accomplishment through all of the elevation that you've achieved?
There's moments. There's moments in that process. I think, obviously the first audition, I was like, dang, like, I don't know why, but I keep getting like saved or like, picked.
It was meant to be, yeah.
It was like a moment like that, because I felt like more than anything, luck was on my side.
Good.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
It just felt like a blessing at the time. And then I was having like mad, like, I need to leave this earth type vibe, like type thoughts, you know what I mean? But then literally 2 months after, my label was like, hey, you're gonna debut now. I was like, oh, okay, let's go.
That's like you in the studio.
Yo, I'm telling you, my life is just like.
Well, is there someone in your life that helps you compress that?
My surroundings, man. My team, my
shout out to the team.
my friends, my parents. Prayer helps a lot.
You mentioned luck, right? Some people see luck as like an insult when you basically appraise their success and put luck on a huge pedestal.
Yeah.
Like you were lucky.
Yeah, you was lucky. That happened.
You're so lucky
You didn't
you did
work
that.
hard. You worked hard. That goes without saying. But you was more lucky than anything. So you should be grateful. Blah blah. Some people hate that, but in my opinion, I feel like luck is a huge factor.
Yeah.
Like how different your life would be if something of today was different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the future, and the same with the past. You probably wouldn't be sitting here. You probably wouldn't be an idol if one small thing was different. Don't you think that all has to do with luck? Or do you think it's like some sort of universal thing? Like, what do you think about luck in general?
I feel like luck plays a part with everybody's success.
Yeah.
To a degree. Even just being born.
Oh yeah, that's
The probability of being born itself.
is very low.
Like we went to war before we even got here.
Yeah, we was fighting. We was fighting everybody, man.
Taking off. We was going fast.
I am a fast swimmer.
Me too, man. I won the race.
Yeah, we all are.
We beat the odds.
Let's go.
We all blessed.
What is that?
man.
1 to like what? I don't even know.
I don't even know.
We all great. Even you, I think.
Yeah, you, all of you.
We lucky.
You, all of you. By the grace of God, I felt like me being here right now in the position that I'm in, I felt like everything led up to a decision. For me, I've always thought about that, like, okay, well, like I'm here now because I made this decision here, and here I made this decision where I could have went here, I could have went there, right? So I'm like, how do you guys feel about that? Like, do you guys feel like, obviously God is but he gave me those decisions to make.
Right.
You know what I mean? I could have went left.
Yeah, even me meeting you. Like,
Like all of this, do you think that played a big role in you being the leader of Big Titty Committee?
Big Titty Committee, yeah,
You know
Big Titty.
Decisions, I feel like, is gonna dictate your trajectory. With Big Titty Gang, I didn't really decide much. I was just on a live, and my fan was like, "Yo, what's your favorite part of your body to work out?" I was like, "Big titties." Yes, and that went just stupid viral.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous."
Yeah.
But I was able to take that and decide to do something bigger than just leaving it as a meme. So what I did is I started a brand and I started selling clothes to donate to breast cancer awareness. Oh, wow. Yeah, so, you know.
Everything has a purpose. I
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
We
Yeah,
all
yeah.
put purpose in everything.
100%.
Man, this guy BM's amazing.
Yeah, amazing guy right here, bro.
We're all
That's dope.
amazing. We're all amazing.
We all beat the odds.
This is amazing right here.
Thank you, bro.
know?
Appreciate you, bro.
I think that's like the solution to a lot of people's problems. Like, I feel like if everybody
100%.
was just a little bit more grateful for like most of the stuff, a lot of people won't really make a big deal out of all of the problems that they're going through. Because to be honest, everything you're going through, there's somebody going through way worse, and they're grateful.
Yeah.
So why are you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Why are
yeah,
you
yeah.
tripping, you know?
I was thinking about like just life itself, the word fair and unfair, right? And I feel like the only thing about life that's fair is that it's unfair to everybody. Because we all have our different, like, you know, we're all here and we're all there, and it really depends on your mindset of how you take it and whatnot. But everyone is going through something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think it's important on how you take it and where you keep your mind at. But that's what I try to remind myself too, because I'll be in my moments where I'm like, why is my life like this? You know, why am I going through this? Why now? Like, what did I do? And that's such a dangerous thought to have, because now you're looking outward on what to blame and, like, you know, what you've done. But I think it's important to, you know, kind of look at other sides of the world where people are going through some worse and being able to take it, like, you know.
There's something that he and everyone else around me like would say for fun, and it's funny. They say you're a barbarian. Like, you just get what comes to you.
Simple.
Yeah.
Food,
like, eat food, eat water, drink water.
He's not picky.
Like, I'm not picky at all.
Okay,
anything.
okay,
And
That's a good trait to have.
But I
Yeah,
wondered
it's-
why, right? I
simple.
always wondered why, and I never got the answer. But right now, in this moment, right
Yeah.
here, I was just like, I know why.
Why?
We lived in Africa, in Senegal, for maybe 8, 9, 10 years.
Yeah.
In my household, there's no choice. You don't pick. You wake up, whatever we're cooking is what you're gonna eat. And if
Yeah.
you don't want to eat, then starve. We didn't really have much, right? And it was just like, whatever you get is what you get, and that's what you got to deal with. And growing up, I got really accustomed to it. And so now, even in the States, if he goes, like, if I'm sleeping and he's going to get breakfast,
Yeah.
he doesn't ask me, because he knows whatever he brings, I'm gonna just eat it.
Did you ever feel when you were younger, like, oh, why we gotta eat this though? Did you ever have
Yes.
like,
Like,
oh, you did?
Growing up, I was like, what is this? Like, okay, just for more context,
Yeah.
I grew up, I was born in America, in Chicago.
Yeah.
And I lived it till I was like 9. So I was used to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
great food. And so when I got chipped off, kind of, it was like, I'm used to America, now I'm in Africa. And
Right.
like, we play soccer in sand with no shoes on. And
Yeah.
like, and at first I
so
loved
happy.
it.
Yeah.
But then going back to what you said a while ago, I was like, why me? Like, why did my mom send me here? Like, what is this? Like, I hate it. Now, today that she's gone, and like, now it just dawns on me, like, yo, I am this dope of a person because I lived there. I speak 3 languages. I'm very cultured.
Talking.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all these things, like, those hardships that I experienced there is the reason why I am like this today.
It built you.
Thinking about all that stuff, like, there's this thing, like, in Senegal that they call tartsokhol, and that means, like, break your heart. And so there's this thing that the older men would do, where they would, like, give you tough love. Like, my grandpa gave me a lot of tough love, right? And he never would be apologetic about it.
Yeah.
Go take out the trash. Like, we used to raise chickens and goats and sell them, right?
Yeah.
I have to, like, take out the you know, like, chicken, like, they would shit, and then I gotta use a shovel to shove it out.
Yeah.
And like, it was just really
You can't
tough
complain.
times. But now, just thinking back at it, that's why I'm so like don't care about most things. I think
Whatever you do to him, it's whatever.
I don't care.
The heart is gone, but not in a bad way. It's more like in a like you know how like in the military sometimes they spray stuff on you on your eyes, pepper spray.
Yeah.
I don't know if they do it in Korea, but like in America they usually do that. And I always used to ask like, why do they do it and stuff? I don't know what, but like that's equivalent to that. We do that every day in Senegal, but not like that painful. But it's just the idea that you have to take this pain and not complain.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about not complain verbally, but also not complain internally. Yeah. You have to be at peace with whatever God puts in your plate.
It's almost like preparation, right?
Preparation
for
for
things that'll come that
Exactly.
could be worse.
Exactly.
Now, don't get me wrong. Like Senegal is beautiful. Yeah, there's tons of people with money and lots of successes and huge homes. The houses there are acres, right? I just grew up in a much dumbed down version of that, and so I was raised with humility. I was forced to, and that's why I am the way I am, and like that's why I don't care about a lot of things you tell. I don't care. And when you go back to places where things are actually difficult, when you realize like, yo, we have a great life. I just wanted to bring that up because it really just popped up now.
No, I feel like the listeners can really take something out of this too. You know what I mean? Because we forget so much. Because I think this kind of reminds you of too much stuff that you shouldn't even be reminded of.
Yeah.
And it's important to kind of, reflect on yourself too, like this, and be able to, going back to being grateful. I think gratitude is one of the fastest ways to achieve happiness.
Yeah.
Because gratitude is pretty much this. You're looking at what you have and what you've built and what you know what I mean, and being thankful for it.
Yeah.
And what makes you happier than that? You know,
Nothing.
There's nothing.
Love yours,
There's
J.
nothing.
Cole.
Love yours.
Shout out
Love
J.
yours.
Cole, man. Jermaine, if you see this, come get on the show.
Jermaine Cole.
I want to be on that episode. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hey,
That's an easy one.
We're gonna grow.
Indeed, let's do
J.
it.
Cole,
Baby,
he's gonna be
graduation, man.
I try to make it a habit to pray for what I'm thankful of.
Okay, I feel like to be super successful, you kind of almost have to disconnect from the fact that you're chasing this dream, right? You got to be a little bit insane, right? It's hard to
Be grateful.
to sit down and think about
It is.
the
It
things
is.
that are in front of you, right?
It is, and that's the most dangerous part of this job, I think.
Yeah.
And that's like who I was before I came into this industry. Is kind of who I wish to stay, because there wasn't a disconnect then. But the more you get bigger and the more you strive to get bigger, the more of a disconnect you feel. And it's natural.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's a human experience.
I'm holding on to that with like,
Dear life.
everything I can, because it's for me. It's for me to stay grateful, because the moment I feel like I let go of that, and I have a couple of times, that was the worst time in my life. What's surprising is I think it's possible, because I'm still upgrading, but I still have a grip on me.
As long as you remember to keep that grip, right?
Yeah.
I think that's all that matters, right?
I think anyone can do it.
All right, let's hit this one. What do you want people that love you and look up to you to know?
I'm only human.
Okay.
Artists, celebrities, they can look so different, but don't let media and don't let putting them on a pedestal fool you, because everyone is going through pain. Everyone goes through pain. I hope I'm remembered just for helping you breathe a little easier.
Wow.
Breathe
That's
a little
it.
easier.
You're an artist, bro.
You
I need to
meditating,
sign you,
huh?
bro. I'm gonna sign you to my company.
Budget hella low, but
Budget dumb low.
if you believe in the
Dumb
homies,
litty.
Hey,
we can make it lit.
if we can make some dope stuff.
Shit, I'm a rapper.
I'm gonna sign you. I got $20.
Started
for you, man.
today. $20. $20 in a
go.
tire, goddammit. Tire
Like,
tastes
let's
good, especially in the
Let's go,
springtime.
bro. I'm sure everyone watching this enjoyed this episode a lot, man. Like, I think we dropped some knowledge. We dropped, we talked about tough things. We talked about, we had the hard conversations and we had the laughs, which I always enjoy. You know what I mean? So like the video, please.
Like the video,
Like it.
like the
Comment.
video, subscribe.
Thank you guys, man. This was very insightful for me too.
Thank you.
Appreciate that,
Yeah. I
brother.
really appreciate it. I didn't my perception of you is complete 360. Like you're a whole nother person from what I thought. You know what I mean? This man thinks a lot.
Gotta have a strong mind.
Well, if you guys enjoyed the video, please like the video.
Give it a big thumbs up,
Make
man.
sure you show mad love to Card and BM. All
know
of
the
their
vibes,
stuff
man.
is in the description, and we will
Supermodel.
see you. Supermodel, goddamn. We didn't even get to talk about the
know, we didn't talk
fashion.
about
We didn't talk about the fashion.
It's
okay, they see it.
Yeah,
They
you
see
see.
it.
Yeah, it goes without saying, people. All right,
Trying to get
guys.
off you, man.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
We out,
Peace.
man. Peace.
Peace.